As the tremors became worse and the mossy growths continued to take over the Obsidian Order's home, the adventurers decided it was time to pack it up and find a new home. With their trusty steeds, they headed east in search of a fabled mountain range with a large meadow and caves filled with dripstone. At some point along the journey, the Order members realized that they had lost Sunfire somewhere.
Guys, wait for me!
However, before they could go back to search for him, they were accosted by bandits and lost everything they had except for the one tool they had in their hands and their trusty steeds.
What are you guys doing in that hole?
We were attacked by pillagers. What happened to you?
Well, I got mugged.
Do you have anything that could help get us out?
Ooh, I found a digging stick. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, thank you, Sunfire. We should probably gather our mounts and head out again.
After a long and arduous journey, the adventurers finally found the mountain described in the tales of the old country. A few villages dotted the landscape, but otherwise the area was completely untouched by man. The Order stopped at one of the villages so they could finally sleep on something that wasn't the cold, hard ground. While preparing for the night, they made the decision that making plans for what to do next could wait for another day. Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome to episode 1 of the Obsidian Order SMP Season 2. So I am definitely super excited about this season, and as you can see from the intro to this episode, we definitely had a journey on our hands. Poor Sunfire, we kept ending up losing him. Those pigs, I swear. Even when we gave them speed potions, they were so slow. However, we made it here to Season 2, to our lovely new home. So we've got the village here, which is, definitely has seen better days. Apparently things kind of got sunk in, and as you can, look. So apparently there must have been some kind of sinkhole or something here, and every kind of thing kind of settled down in here. But they're living their best lives, I suppose. They're wandering all over the place. In fact, one of them has actually invaded Adela's house, which has been rather amusing. Because of the fact that, it's been going in and out of her house all the time. But as you can see, we have a lot of stuff going on here at spawn. We've already got the enchanting setup. The enchanting area set up. I think that worked a little bit better. We've got some farms going on and all of that. And then this right here, this is the meeting hall from Season 1. So this was originally built by Cranky Calamari. And so I ended up bringing this over from the previous season. As you can see, the garden, the villagers apparently, they like to farm, but they don't know how to garden, and so it's definitely not very good right now. But as you can see, it's a little overgrown. It's just a little bit. So we're definitely going to have to do something about this, because, this needs to look pretty. This needs to be a nice little oasis in here. And then we've got the meeting hall with just a few additions. We've got a little bit better chairs. We found some better chairs along the way. So probably, Wandering Trader or something has some better chairs to actually put into the meeting hall. And then we've got some smelting stuff in here. And then there's actually another portal on the other side here. That's why we're getting the purple sparklies there. But so definitely really set up here at spawn. The other players have definitely been going absolutely crazy. We've got a mob grinder already up and running. And then as you saw in the intro, we were able to keep one of our tools. And in fact, I should probably, before I run into anything else, let's put that on. I kept my Fortune 3 pick. That was the one that I chose. Some other people chose their Silk Touch picks. And then we had one person go with their sword, and Sunfire has the digging stick that you saw in the intro, which has knockback 2 and efficiency 5 on it. So he's got a knockback stick, and then of course Cranky has his soul, which we definitely need to make sure that is kept safe for him. We don't need Adela the Malevolent getting a hold of that. Now, in terms of my stuff, I haven't set up here at the village because I was thinking the one build I designed for the lovely area here, I require warped wood. So I decided, you know what, I am going to go ahead and fully set up out at because this season I'm going to be taking on a mansion and turning that, completely transforming that to like a 1.18 kind of thing. And so definitely looking forward to that. I went out to the mansion and I ended up taking out, a whole bunch of stuff in terms of like trees, and then I went mining. I found a lush cave, and that is where I set up. So I want to go ahead and show you guys what I have set up there before we kind of, continue on. All right, so here we are at the lush cave. So this is what I ended up finding. It was really funny because I came down and I was hearing water, and I also ended up finding like a huge vein of the clay. And I'm like, wait a minute, clay doesn't really spawn like this underground. So like, all right, so check my biome in the F3 screen, and sure enough, it says, hey, you're in a lush cave. I'm like, it certainly doesn't look very lush. But I ended up following some water sounds, and then I heard an axolotl. And it's like, yes, follow that sound. We will find the lush cave, and sure enough, and it is absolutely huge. This one is absolutely huge. I mean, there's lots of stuff I haven't explored. We got creepers that are spawning in, apparently. I really need to get a bow. But and so we definitely have lots and lots to explore down here. I just explored just a little bit of it, and just so that I could kind of get an idea of where things are. And so this is kind of the main cave that I decided to set up in. It's got 2 points that are open up to the sky, and so I'm thinking about possibly doing something with this because we got a ravine. So I'm almost thinking about doing like a ravine town. I've been meaning to do that. It's not a huge ravine, and so I'm not sure how exactly I would end up doing that. And then, I was hearing other things. And then over here at this water, there's also another opening up into, the sky. And so that is definitely going to be really cool to kind of have something, something along those lines to kind of bring like the upstairs down into the actual lush cave, and and falling, of course, down to where I have the base set up. So as you can see, I've got something, the front doesn't look great right now, but for this moment, it allows me to know exactly where my actual base is. Now, this was already hollowed out, but most of it was stone, and so I just went through and pretty much anything that was on top, I turned into the moss block and brought it over, and then I used a carpet to hide the actual like torches, because so there's torches underneath these. And then I brought a spore blossom, and then I just started kind of decorating this. Over here, I've got, this goes into a cave, the cave that I ended up coming up into, this area. I blocked it off because it's just a staircase into another cave system. And then that is my access to the outside world, and apparently it is very, very dark out there right now. Got the nether portal set up, that way I can start harvesting the warped wood and all of that, because definitely going to need to get a lot of that stuff set up. And then just a little auto smelter here. And then this is the lovely storage room for the moment. So up here, I've got a spore blossom as well as the glowberries. Now, the trapdoors, these are temporary as soon as I get some string, because like right now I got nothing. Apparently I haven't killed a single spider. And so once I get that, then I can end up kind of making this into, get rid of the trapdoors and turn that, switch that out for string. But so that's kind of the build that I have. Now, like I said, I want to take on the mansion. So let's, I have my bed on me. So let's go ahead and grab that. So we could go ahead and sleep, and then I can show you guys what is going on upstairs. Now, the great thing is that we are actually within 1,500 blocks of spawn. So we're not all that far away from spawn. I was so surprised when I found out that there was a mansion in this seed that was this close. because we ended up going through a lot of seeds in order to kind of choose like which one we want. What is that? Oh, you're a spider. Hi. I need your string. I know I'm probably not going to get much out of you, but, or nothing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so if I remember correctly, is it this direction? I think, oh, okay, there's a Skelly Bob over there. Yeah, it's kind of easy up, and he's firing at me. He saw me. Okay, I don't, oh, different one. Hi. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. All right, let me find the, oh yeah, I went the wrong direction. It's actually this way. But the mansion is just right over in this, yep, because there's the river. So the mansion is right over here. So see, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was so surprised because most of the time you have to travel like 20,000 miles in order to get to a mansion. And this one was in 1,500 blocks to spawn, which is absolutely crazy. So we are, you know, once I get geared up a little bit, then yeah, I'll definitely take this on, and then we're going to turn this into something a lot more lush and green and lovely. And yeah, I've definitely got some great plans for this. But first and foremost, we got to take it over, and then we've got to completely clear out the inside and get it ready to be built in. Now, I've also got plans for the spawn as well. I've actually got a wagon house that I have planned for that, which should be, you know, really, really cool because I've never done something like that before. So this is definitely going to be one of those, you know, kind of firsts, you know, for this season. So I'm definitely super excited about that. And yeah, so this has definitely been, you know, definitely more of a talky episode. I spent most of the time, you know, doing this stuff and, you know, was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and just kind of record stuff and see if anything interesting happens. But I really wanted to get moving forward with, you know, with this season. Because for one, I mean, we started out with, you know, better gear. Well, at least one better gear. And then, of course, our lovely donkeys. And mine's name is, you know, my donkey's name is Horse. I don't know why I decided that I wanted to name it Horse, but it seemed appropriate. So yeah, so this has definitely got me super excited. We've got a really good start. We've got our nice little starter base here. This is just something I kind of threw together. The main storage and stuff is going to actually be within the actual mansion. So for next episode, I definitely want to get moving forward on the spawn house so we can get that set up, and then we can start kind of helping with getting things set up over there as well. So I definitely hope you guys are just as excited as I am for this season. We've definitely got lots and lots of stuff that we can do. And then if you guys have anything that you want to see me, you know, kind of build, you guys know kind of what I'm going to be getting into. Oh, and then the other thing that I'm going to be getting into is also the oh my gosh, the ocean monument. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So the ocean monument. So so mansion and ocean monument, those are going to be the two big things. So in regards to those, definitely let me know if there's anything that you kind of want to see in, you know, in terms of that, because yeah, there's definitely lots of stuff that I could end up doing, and it'd be nice to kind of incorporate some of your guys' ideas as well. And then, of course, right now, as you know, as you can see, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm currently trying to build my axolotl army. And so I saw these guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, it seems the yellows are the most popular right now to spawn here. I need to go through, and there we go, and actually like mark what each one of the ones that I have are, because I've definitely captured a lot of the axolotls. And I also found out that in the lush caves you actually get tropical fish. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm slowly building my axolotl army to help me take on the lovely ocean monument. So yeah, definitely really excited about this season. So let me know down in the comment section what kind of things you guys want to see in terms of the mansion and the ocean monument, or any other kind of shenanigans that you might get up to here on the server. So I definitely hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.